So guys, I know you're having fun, but we're just shooting something quickly.
Yes.
And we want to remember it as, this was done on Brother Phil's birthday. So, as you know, the name is Incredible Mavna. We're here today with a fun episode. We're at a party and we thought, why not? Let's do a video. So let's crack on.
Okay. My name is Ben Hayford.
Ben Hayford?
Yes.
And today?
I'm with Incredible Mavna today.
Yo.
That's right.
Who is this? My goodness. Listen, the Asians. I don't know. Okay, so you're married?
Yes.
For how long? How many years?
About 20 years.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Wow. Kudos to you because listen, if you've been married for even a year, you know what that means.
Yes.
So
the 20 years, there's a non-scoring bit. This is the scoring one.
What do you mean?
Counted.
What does that even mean?
Before marriage and then marriage.
Oh, okay.
So the marriage itself is 20 years.
Your wife is not smiling, but we're not looking at her face. Right.
You know, so the ones before the marriage, you don't count that. So,
okay. So
say how long we were married? That's about 20 years.
So out of those 20 years,
yes.
What's your most memorable bit? You would say you remember that time every time you go like, she's
meeting my wife. Meeting my wife is one of them, and having my children.
Having your children.
That's right.
Right. Okay. I love that. Ben.
Yes.
What does love mean to you? If someone says they love you, what do you expect from them? Oh my God. I don't think we're going to, I'm just going to post it raw. Honestly. I'm not even going to post it.
It means they want to have sex with
Ben,
you.
you're not helping. I don't think I'm going to finish this video. You're not done. You're not running away. Let me do someone else. No.
Sexy.
Ben Hayford, what does love mean to you?
Love is caring.
Love means someone is caring, okay.
That's it. Love is kindness.
Okay. Okay, so as a man, because I know that respect means a lot to African men. I don't know if it's all men, but African men and respect is like 5 and 6. What does respect mean to you?
I don't think that's the right thing to say that African men, everybody needs respect.
Okay.
Everybody deserves respect.
Okay.
You know.
But you know, some people drum it in more. Like, it's like, you don't respect me. Or what, if you respected me, you wouldn't have done that. So what does respect mean to you?
Well, I mean, for me personally, it's, I don't know what you mean by you don't respect me, because what I expect from you is what I would give. So if you
expect, I don't want to say me, but I'm talking in terms of love, yeah?
Yes.
So if you're with your partner and you want to say that, oh, she respects me, I get a lot of respect from, oh, she doesn't respect me. What do you mean?
Right. Some people think if you tell a woman,
you.
Yes, I'm coming. I want to move it that way.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Most men think that whatever they say is right.
Yeah.
So if they say anything to their partners and they try to come up with an opinion, they think they're being disrespected.
Yeah.
You know. So if you respect somebody, you respect their opinion.
That's right.
You listen to them.
Okay.
And whatever they say should also matter, not just what you say. So for me, I respect everybody.
Okay.
Much the same way as I want people to respect me.
Okay. Marriage.
Yes.
If there's anyone listening who is not married yet, what are like, say 2 or 3 attributes you think they should work on before getting married? Or like, for some people it's like, I'm not going to give you cues. I want you to say, if there's anyone preparing to get married, already married and frustrated, what's the one advice or 2, 3 advice you want to give them?
Well, marriage is not easy. It's not going to be easy. There's ups and downs. So you should be prepared for the ups and the downs. Much as you enjoy the highs, you have to be there, and
For
then
the lows.
for the lows. You know, if you're in for the long haul, then you have to make compromises. It shouldn't always be on your terms. You should consider the other person's opinion all the time. You know, and if possible, you should be prepared to say sorry when you make a mistake, even if you think it's not you.
For peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Yes.
For peace in the home.
Yeah.
The wife is spoiling my video, but we are not minding her.
Don't worry about the external pressures.
External pressure.
Don't worry about the external pressures. Let's get on with it.
Uncle Ben.
Yes.
You know that thing you hear about for saying sorry,
Yeah.
even when you're not wrong.
Sorry seems
Ego.
to be the
Ego.
hardest thing.
That's all I have to say. You can't be married and have an ego, especially all the time. You'll be right sometimes. You'll be at fault sometimes. So yeah, definitely I agree. House chores.
House chores. I haven't got any problem with that.
What do you mean if you say you don't have any
House
problems with that?
chores.
Yeah, you know, there are some households where these are male duties and these are women duties.
Not in my house.
Right. Oh, but I feel.
We are talking.
My goodness.
We are in my house. There's nothing like men's chores and women's chores.
Okay.
When I see anything that I have to do, I do it. Cooking, I do cook sometimes.
Do you?
Yes. When I'm at home and my wife is at work, I make sure I cook before she comes.
And
she
it's
can have
normal?
some- Oh yeah, she's there. You can ask her.
Okay.
You know, though she does the cooking most of the time, but sometimes I try to also
your
do
best.
something.
Yeah.
Even if she's there, I thought today let me also cook for the whole house to eat.
Yeah.
So I haven't got a problem with cooking. I haven't got a problem with doing the house chores because I mean, like I said, it's a partnership. You know, it shouldn't be just one person doing everything in the house. I mean, we, like you said at the beginning, typical Africans think the woman has to do all this and the man shouldn't do anything in the house. The man should just sit down, watch telly and all that. It doesn't work with me. You know, I like to do things around the house. When I see something, clean kitchen, I clean the kitchen, I wash the dishes. You know, I do everything that.
And
my
it
wife
doesn't
would do.
devalue you as a man.
At all, it doesn't change anything.
If anything, it scores you points.
Which points? Points
Wow.
for what? Who is going to score that point?
I don't know.
I do it for myself and I do it for the household.
No, if anything, it scores you points in the sense that your
Maybe
wife.
my wife might say, "Oh, today you've done well, so today I'll give you one."
You know what I mean?
Then I'll probably say, "Okay, make it 2."
You know.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. If you're talking about that point, I don't do it for points, but when the points comes, I'll
You
take them.
collect it. You know, why not?
I do it for myself. I don't. Like I said to you, I don't do it for points. You know, I don't do it in expectation. But when I come and I have to do something, I do it. I don't have to wait for her.
No.
Like I said, in my house, there's nothing like this is woman's
Gender role.
chores. No. I believe marriage is a partnership.
It is indeed.
You know.
My last question to you.
Okay.
You have children?
2 boys.
Wow. And I've heard people say that, oh, don't fight in front of the children. They shouldn't see you fighting. But then there's another school of thought thinking you're presenting marriage, a false marriage to your children. In the sense that they're thinking, I never saw my parents fighting, so I shouldn't say it. Not fighting in the sense of like arguments, you know, because if you fight violently in front of the kids, definitely it has its own effects on the children. I have a video on that if you haven't watched it. Adverse childhood experiences, that's not good. But like no more arguments. If you're having a misunderstanding and the children are around, what would you do?
I don't remember the last time I had an argument with my wife, seriously. We haven't been to that situation where we are having a fight. Yes, there are times we have a misunderstanding and all
It's
that.
all Cold War,
You know, but we don't. Yeah, we've had a Cold War where she doesn't want you to come near her, but sometimes you have to go. You know, sometimes you need to touch, and they say no, don't touch.
Don't touch.
Because there's issues. But we haven't had. There's never been a case where we fighting and at each other's throat. No, and seriously, I I don't remember the last time we even had an argument or anything, let alone, and well, maybe we might have had an argument where the
But
boys
it's
were
not
around.
something
But
you don't let the boys see.
we don't do it, so I don't think it's something that we would hide from the boys. If we have to do it, we'll do it. If the boys are there, so be it. But you know, so we don't go our way trying to hide the boys before we continue the argument. If we have to do, we do it.
All right.
You know,
Wow.
but we hardly argue. I can't remember the last time. You know, yeah, but that's it. You know.
Someone once said to me that if you want a happy home, you have to say yes a lot to your wife. Is it true?
It depends. It depends on what you mean. What I have to say yes, because
If it's something that's gonna damage your home, you're not gonna say yes, obviously.
I don't remember her saying something that I have to say yes just to keep the house
Happy.
I don't know, because I think I'll have a happy house and I have a good wife.
Oh wow.
And a very
Oh, that's a
you know, so I don't need to do anything artificial to keep the house
wow.
happy. You know? So anything, whatever happens, happens. If we have to argue, we argue.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And she's here. If you want to interview her.
No,
you
she
know,
doesn't want to face the camera.
Yeah. So you know, so that's about it. I don't.
Wow.
There's no pretense in my house.
No. Thank you so much, Uncle Ben Hayford.
You're welcome.
You're amazing.
Thank you
And
very
thank
much.
Thank you for blowing your wife kisses on incredible magna.
Wow.
I haven't said that. Let's go back.
When you say you love
Uncle Ben Hayford is back.
Yes.
He wants to give shout outs to his wife so that he can get points tonight.
Well, the points I'll take, but this is not for the points. If it's going to give me more points, then
Why not?
I'll say more for more
Okay,
points.
give your wife shout outs, Uncle
Anyway,
Ben.
this is just to say I love you so much, Mrs. Sarah Kowa Hayford.
Aww.
You're a wonderful woman. You're amazing.
Wow.
Yeah?
Odo ye dancing sika. Odo ye dancing sika.